your application, your activity needs to be whitelisted by an entity called the device policy controller on Android. This is a special permission. It's an Android permission from a subset of special system permissions, and it's not your normal permission that you just declare in the manifest and the user grants it. No, this permission is pretty powerful because it allows you to do very powerful actions with your app, with other applications on the device and the device itself. It's not that easy, right? By the way, how many of you here came with the company-owned laptop or mobile phone, or has some software installed to allow you to access the company data? 1, 2, 3? Okay, not that many. Okay, I expected more. Means that probably most of you are from small startups. But yeah, in an enterprise setting, the device management is a pretty popular topic, and any operating system that aims to flourish in the enterprise setting needs to provide some sort of device management and APIs, and Android is no exception. So what I'm talking here is I'm talking about the provisioning a device for management, because as I mentioned previously, we need to be whitelisted by device policy controller, and that's the realm of device management. Now, this list is not exhaustive by any measure, because the provisioning for device management depends on the device type and the use case. But for Kiosk, you basically have 4 options. You have zero-touch enrollment, the PC identifier, and NFC and QR code. The first one, which is zero-touch enrollment, is I think by far the most seamless one to use to provision your device. But it is also a paid method in most cases, and you need to cooperate with third parties in order to achieve it. The same goes for the PC identifier. So when we first started, we were not using these 2 methods, but we are using QR code provisioning. Not NFC, because our devices were supposed to be tablets, and not a lot of tablets with the NFC feature out there. So yeah, these 2 methods actually they differ from the first 2 because they're kind of easy. Easy in a way that you can do it all yourself. You can build your own device policy controller and whitelist your own application. So let me describe how QR code provisioning works. In order to provision device for device management with QR code provision method, you need to hook into the system setup process, get it to download your device policy control application or your Kiosk app, and then whitelist yourself, basically. So it's easy. You buy a brand new device, or you do a factory reset on your device. You're greeted with the welcome screen. You can, of course, choose the language, but then you need to initiate the QR code provisioning procedure. And the way it's done, you just press, like, I think 6 or 12 times in the same area of the screen. And it initiates a special setup wizard that handles all the process for you from there. It basically asks you to connect to Wi-Fi. It downloads the QR code scanning application if it is not already available in the OS. And then it asks you to scan the QR code, which I'm going to describe on the next slide. The QR code contains the information where to get your application, or where to get your device policy controller. And from there, you are granted all the system permissions, and you can whitelist yourself, basically. So this is the content of a QR code that we use. The first property, which is the package download location, this is basically the URL where your app resides on the internet. So it's not like you have to publish your application on Google Play. You can just put it on your own server and serve from there. The second property, which is also quite an important one, it's basically the name of the receiver that is getting called during QR code provisioning, and which is granted the device policy controller rights. And in there you can whitelist your activity or your application. Checksum encryption are kind of self-explanatory. The last one, admin extras bundle, is optional, and you can use it to supply some additional parameters to your application for configuration reasons. So the broader picture looks like this. You develop the application. The application is identified by the circle. So green means Android, blue means Flutter. We developed two separate applications. So we decided to develop DPC as a standalone app. It's actually an app without the UI, and it's represented by this receiver that whitelists our application and some other mechanisms for auto updates. So you develop these two applications, put it on your server, then you generate the QR code, give it to your customer, and then they buy the device, they do all the QR code provisioning themselves, and they have their kiosk, right? So the good part about it that the QR code provisioning needs to be done only once, and even not by you. So it's pretty scalable to an extent. And this means that you can focus on iterative development of your applications and delivering value. And yeah, as I said, we have auto updates, so the customer doesn't need to even be aware about the updates. We had this setup for a couple of years, then we migrated to Flutter. We were amazed with how easy it was to develop new screens and prototypes for them. The migration was actually an app rewrite, so we just built the app completely in Flutter, including the business logic. So yeah, you can see it, like the circle changed to blue, like half of it, because it means that we were still not cross-platform. Yeah, we migrated to Flutter, but we were still using the Android, the APK that we distributed. And we were on this setup for a couple of years. Of course, there were some problems. Pretty quickly, we figured out that this QR code provisioning technique is not always available in the system. Meaning that you can buy a device and you cannot even initiate the procedure, like by tapping on the screen, like nothing will happen. Yeah, we quickly realized that Android is open source, yeah, and some vendors just remove the QR code provision module altogether. So some devices cannot be used as kiosks. Usually it's Chinese devices. Back in the day, it was 2017, 2018. Samsung devices were having this module, so we were recommending them. This was our challenge number 2, keeping it kiosk, right? But one day we received a customer complaint, and we were sent this screenshot. Cannot set a profile, UIT department, contact UIT department, right? Which is very weird because you just bought the device, and the device wasn't in the hands of UIT department. So what is going on here? We were getting these messages before, but it meant that the customer just was reusing the old device, like repurposing their tablets. And it meant that they haven't deleted the Google account from the device before doing a factory reset. But this was a different case. Now, this was a brand new device. We also noticed the same messages when the device was just having the OS upgrade. It turned out that Samsung was standing in the way. And the detail was that this line, secured by Knox. So Samsung got in the business of MDM. MDM stands for Mobile Device Management. And what actually happened is that they modified the application, they modified the Android for their devices in a way that they route all the provisioning to their servers. So the normal procedure of QR code scanning was still available, but when you hit the step when you need to actually scan the QR code, it was given you that dialog that I have shown previously. So it broke our delivery pipeline. The way to fix it is actually to integrate with Samsung Knox, like either directly or by employing some third party, meaning MDM provider. But what we did, because it affected a lot of our customers, what we did, we deployed to public stores. So we started offering our application on Google Play and App Store. And for Android, we were recommending pinning the application, kind of like to achieve the same Kiosk experience. And the iOS app was under guided access. Like this slide of the ratio of Android managed devices versus not managed is actually very recent. I think it's from yesterday, so it counts the active devices from last week from yesterday. And there are, like the majority of devices are managed, meaning that they were provisioned someday with the QR code management technique, which just goes to show that this technique is actually pretty resilient and you can run pretty old hardware because the application is not that hungry for performance. The main getaway from this talk is that if you are developing Kiosk, you need to think about the hardware one way or the other. Even, you know, when choosing the provisioning technique, because you need to think about the hardware to scale. You can, of course, see it on the out of the box techniques to have a Kiosk, which is provided by the operating system, which is QR code or NFC provisioning, but it's pretty hard to scale. And I have a feeling that like the industry is moving away from it, and all the big players will be modifying the Android operating system to diverse the users and the implementers of Kiosk to their servers and services. On iOS, it's even more pronounced. Like you have to have the Apple Business Manager in order to have your Kiosk. The other way, if you are not comfortable with QR code provisioning, you have to turn to a third party, and it means MDM. We had a brief experience with MDM in our project. We were piloting the solution from Hexnode, and basically it's the company that already integrated with Samsung Knox. So the provision was looking absolutely the same. You just need to do QR code provisioning, but it was working with them. The other benefit was that they also provide the web interface from which you can manage all your installations. The other way around this is you need to develop your own hardware, or you need to start flashing the ROM and putting your Kiosk application into this system app folder so you'll have all the permissions required. The other way is hybrid. You can partner with some company that provides you not only the MDM services, but the hardware as well. And we also had some experience with that. But of course, all these, like 2, 3, and 4 solutions are paid, and it's hard to justify the costs if you have a small install base. That's basically it. Thank you for your attention. I will not be taking any live questions. Please find me in the halls. Or you can contact me by email after the event. I also encourage you to check out the Kiosk mode package on the PubDev that we developed for our Flutter application. Thank you.